I think this is going to be a pretty quick video because my PET, Commodore PET, has just arrived back from the powder coater, so I want to start assembling that. But I've been, so I've got the 8085, we've got the SDK-85 monitor ROM, the utility ROM, and 512 bytes of RAM. So I've just been fiddling with the utility ROM. I've had a look at the instructions. So this is basically the address range. We've got the monitor ROM, that address range, expansion ROM, that address range, and that's where the expansion ROM is. So I've been having a fiddle with the utilities in there. So we've got some, we can check the checksum of the monitor ROM, expansion ROM, because there's actually a few versions apparently, the really old one and a later one. So this is, I've verified that this is 2.1, which is what the utility ROM requires. So the utility ROM comes with, you know, we can check the checksums and confirm that. We can test the base 256 bytes, the expansion 256 bytes, blah, 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 blah. So let me get this set up and give it a go. Okay, here we go. Reset. So what are some of the utilities? Okay, one of the things, so this is the monitor ROM, and this is the expansion, the utilities ROM. So this requires version 2.1. One way to check the version we've got is to check the monitor ROM checksum. So go, address 0880, execute, 461, it's actually a 9, because I know this segment isn't working, which is the checksum of version 2.1. So all good. Now we can check the checksum of the expansion ROM, or the utility ROM, which is in 884, address 884. So go 0884, execute, EDE1, which is correct. Okay, now importantly, let's test the RAM. So the utility ROM has got quite a few, well, not quite a few, but a few RAM tests. We can do a RAM data test, checks the integrity of the base. So this is the base 256 bytes. So that's address 888. So go 0888, execute, pass. Excellent. Now for the expansion, let's have a look here. You can probably see expansion RAM data test is at 88C. So let's reset again. Go 088C, execute. Oh, good. So both RAM chips appear to be fine in that respect. There's an address test we can do. We can also do pattern tests. So let's do a pattern test on the base 256 bytes. So we go to the routine at 0898, execute, and that's a pass as well. Let's do it for the expansion, which is at 89C. Go 089C, execute. It's also a pass. So it's looking all good. So apart from not really knowing what this is, and having the fault with this 7-segment display here, it seems to be running quite well. We can do a display test actually. 8A4, let's reset, go 08A4, execute. And so what does this do? This routine uses the high-level SDK monitor routines, excellent, to show incrementing hex counters on all 3 pairs of display digits, pulsing the right-hand decimal point on and off. Okay. So we can see, yeah, definitely we've got this issue here. That's a pretty good test. What's the difference? Low level display all on. Okay, so another test we can do. We would just reset that. Is this low level display all on? So that will basically illuminate all the segments. 8A8. So go 0, 8A8. Yeah, everything's on except for that segment there. So that will be the next. Can I do this? If I turn the light off, you can probably see it. There. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so yeah. So I'm wondering, do I keep it original, red LEDs, or do I go for something modern, blue LEDs? I'm thinking probably I'll just cannibalize the other SDK board I've got, and so it's all the same. I think I might do that. Yeah, so that is, there's also some other interesting things you can do with the utility ROM. It basically says really you should put in a bank of 8 LEDs, 8 switches, and a piezo speaker, so that it can do some tunes and tones and things like that. Yeah, music box. But I'm not sure what ports this up here is using at the moment. I really need to understand, although I can have a look. So yeah, it looks like actually the ports are probably wired from underneath the wire wrap. And I also need to check out what these 2 screws are. So I think that's it for now, because I want to start trying to get my Commodore PET back together. But I will try and do a bit more next time. Thanks.